I hear. So the people when they give appointment for Abuja, say make them come Sorok this week. They send a France. APC. Oku farapamo fento masin. All this packaging, well, now they package my papa, I don't understand. So you are telling us now that we that have appointment in Abuja this week, we should go to France. So they don't open another APC presidency office for France. Baba go for medical. Baba nowhere. This is the problem that I have in this country. After I go say this girl no get home training, what is the lies for? The president is not feeling one. Somebody that is politically 73 years old, originally above 80. My own father, you are now packaging for the citizens that Baba has gone for meeting in France. Who is that person that released that press statement? Instead of you people to tell the people the condition that Baba is so that they will be praying for the president. And just Baba needs prayer. Who has the highest number of churches in the world? Nigeria. And one laugh, Tom and Ganusi, at what you Ganusi, Nigerian. So why are you telling like that? Baba go France, he go review policy. John Tori now. So say policy what they want review. Janton, he don't pay IMF loan. Nigeria is no longer part of the 10 countries that are owing. At least Baba don't run down. Give people such information. Let them know what the party has done and what the presidency has done too. Baba has gone to France to go and review. At whose cost? Is it person who sponsor Tinubu go France to go review? John Tolo, which policy will not be review for here? The policy that the food they are sharing up is not reaching down. Now you don't want to go review. The policy that local government share all the money where they are collecting, they pocket them. Now you don't want to go review. All the money where they give governors, they are not distributed equally. China that one I go review for France. And Tonai, this government is deceiving the people, and you know that is what I don't like. My parents, I will backslide. But the born again me, because I want people to focus on the focus and work. But this lie that you are lying to the citizens, I don't like it. Stop disrespecting the voters. Except it is not their vote that counted. Stop disrespecting the voters. Why are you lying to people in the age of democracy? Baba is not feeling fine. Baba wants to go and see a doctor. Shey they don't repair all the hospital for Nigeria. Where Baba go the one where they for? I be no hospital for Bodyline area. Check out the hospital in Ikoyi, Ikeja, Surulere area and Tinsi. Abi Abuja. They have not fixed the health system of this country. So Baba will still go to France to see doctor. As a matter of fact, personal doctor. Why are you packaging it? Lie is a Gen Z. You people are packaging lie. The president is not feeling fine. We don't have facility to take care of the president. The president want to go and receive medical attention. So shut now. All the people where they give appointment for Abuja for this week and next week. Share now France will go enter plane by. You'll be deceiving the people. You'll be deceiving. Definitely, it's like their vote did not count. Their vote did not count because what is the audacity that people have? Media aid, the Minister of Information, who disseminated this kind of information to the public. Baba not sending all this lie. Baba is not feeling fine. Make una gather all the pastor, Allah of Awoli. Make them they pray for Baba that God should strengthen him. Baba tinda kusherensi. Baba they faint anyhow. Let them pray for him. Don't package him. Don't let anything be sudden. Let our mind be prepared for the best or the worst. Mama Parosh, Sabi lie for people. Tell the truth and let the devil be ashamed. Baba is not feeling fine. Anybody above 65 can fall sick. And Baba is not even 65. Baba is not, okay, politically 75. He is still in the range of people that can fall sick. I will only come one Madame France because I want to see president.
It is just good to have people that stood up for people in this country, because before back then we always keep quiet. There was no there was nothing like, yes, they normally talk on newspaper, but nowadays, hey, any small thing they go talk, then go say it with full chest and say what is happening and what they need to do. And the best part is that
and how
they
not to do
normally
this and
listen
that
to
and
our
that.
cry.
But then when you
Yes,
look at
when
our
we cried,
leaders,
they
they
normally
do the
listen,
complete
and they
opposite.
quickly to
So
do
first of
something
all,
about
what's
it,
the
even
point
though
of
they
that
will not do
education?
it
But it has
perfectly.
to be done.
See,
My question to
Nigeria,
the
we go better.
politicians and the
Who
higher
talks say
powers is,
Nigeria no
do
go
you really
better? You
think
don't
that
know
people,
waiting in they
individuals will
talk.
sit in their
Because the way we
homes
see things
and just
nowadays,
decide to
hey,
speak
people they talk, oh,
negatively about
now they're
the
gonna
economy
say
or the
there's nothing like
country if
freedom
we
of
are really
speech.
not
I'm you
going
go
through
talk
shege?
with today
You
of
think we
mine.
have time, so
You
much
talk,
time to sit
you
and
know, you
badmouth
die, you know,
Nigeria
talk, you still
if
they
things
die.
were
So
actually
it is
moving
better when you
right?
see
I would
it.
love
So
someone to
somebody
tell
will
me
say,
one
yes, this
thing,
person was
one
saying this thing,
sector,
and
one
they did not
industry that works
act
well in this
fast.
country. Now,
Now
I can't
the
even
person
tell you
don't
my
buy, right?
frustration this
So,
few days when
but
it
if you did
rained
not
for
say it,
literally
you
the
buy,
whole night and
they
all
will
the
not
streets are
have anything
flooded. Now,
against
this
you.
is a
Your
situation where
village,
the
you don't go.
government
You
is
see,
supposed to
your
clear
own say if you
gutters.
don't go,
We don't
nobody
have
go remember
maintenance
you.
culture in
But
this
do one or two things to the
country.
society so
Clear
that
the
in
gutters
as
so
much
people
as
have easy
you know
access to
they
their
again,
location. I
your
was
good
basically
deed will
stuck in the
still
house the
be
whole of yesterday afternoon
remembering. I
because
don't
I'm
know if
like,
you
wait,
get
hold
me.
on. How basically it says that the president of Nigeria has warned content creators to try to be nicer when addressing things that relate to Nigeria. Basically, in other words, so we don't kick away foreign investors. Now, my question is, no problem, we're going to be polite and everything, but why? You know, children go to school in Nigeria and are taught how to be disciplined and how not to cheat and how not to do this and that and that. But then when you look at our leaders, they do the complete opposite. So first of all, what's the point of that education? But you know, it has to be done. My question to the politicians and the higher powers is, do you really think that people, individuals will sit in their homes and just decide to speak negatively about the economy or the country if we're really not going through shege? You think we have time, so much time to sit and badmouth Nigeria? If things were actually moving right, I would love someone to tell me one thing, one sector, one industry that works well in this country. Now, I can't even tell you my frustration this few days when it rained for literally the whole night and all the streets are flooded. Now, this is a situation where the government is supposed to clear gutters. We don't have maintenance culture in this country. Clear the gutters so people have easy access to their location. I was basically stuck in the house the whole of yesterday afternoon because I'm like, wait, hold on. How are we supposed to get out? I don't even want to deal with what's on the street. So you don't take care of that. Things are by the day getting more expensive. Rents are kicking our butts. Hospitals, let's not even speak about it. And for those that can afford private hospitals, just to go get a consultation, just know that you're coming out of there with over 200K. So we're even afraid to get sick these days because we ain't got the time to be spending money instead of saving on things that are just And let's even start off what gets most Nigerians sick these days is depression. They are anxious constantly. Their BPs are going high. Their cortisol levels are high. But we are not speaking about that anymore. We have the culture of let's just throw it under the rug and forget it happened. When you complain about Nigeria, people tell you, oh, this is Nigeria, don't worry about it. No, we need to start speaking even more. Yes, we're not going to insult the elders because that's how we were raised, not to insult elders. But you guys are killing the economy. You guys literally... I don't even know. Every single day I'm here, oh, this billion went into this, that amount of billions went into that. But we're not seeing results of that. The airport now is supposed to be rebuilt with 700 and something billion. We are talking billion. But hey God, we all know that just quarter of that money is going to be used for the infrastructure. The rest is going to be in people's pockets. How can you tell me that 1% of society are the only ones who have access to the best kind of care? You guys cannot even go to the hospitals in Nigeria. You have to fly out. And doesn't mean that you're going to get better standards. I mean, you will get better standards, but work on your own system. Let's not even speak about the insecurity because for the last week, something has been bugging my mind. We just literally, people buried over 200 people in Benue State. And for some reason, we have this culture in Nigeria that, oh, they're dead, they're gone. I am not seeing anything being spoken about it again. And it hurts. I'm like, wait, over 200 people, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 200 people died and nothing was done. And instead, when, I didn't even see the whole point of the presidency going to visit Benue because number one, he didn't even get to the destination. Number two, you had people's children standing in the cold, in the rain, clapping when they should be mourning and crying over their people lost. Number three, the governor had the audacity to throw a banquet or whatever welcoming party that was when... Honestly, the money you guys spent on that event could have gone into helping the society, but let's not even speak about that. Until now, I haven't heard them say, oh, they caught a specific group of people, or they did this, or payments, money was given to the families. I haven't heard all this, but let's not even speak about it. And speaking on the same topic of when people die in Nigeria, nothing gets to happen. I always listen. So I never knew Mohbad personally. Like, I didn't know his music. It wasn't my kind of music. But after he lost his life, I started looking into it, like, oh, who is this? Oh, what song did he sing? Like, I'm hearing so much noise. And everybody is crucifying Very Dark Man right now for keep pushing at the story. But there was nothing ever done for that. The guy literally died, was buried immediately, was resumed from the ground. And now, where is he? What happened? There's no justice there. But everybody is so busy trying to silence you because it fits their narrative. All I'm asking is show us one industry, one sector, one something that works. And let's not even attack just the government alone, because people in Nigeria suck. I'm sorry. They are terrible people. Because the moment they had the opportunity to make a change and help people because of the economy in whatever way they could, what did they do? Everybody gassed their prices up. People are having 100% rent increases. And I'm like, wait, are we not living in the same economy? You feel like if you need the money more than me, because at the end of the day, everything you were making before now is cut in half, but you're now paying double of everything. You can't even eat a meal properly without thinking, how much is this going to cost and how much is this going to take me? And we're talking about masses of people who are struggling every day and crying, but you tell us to speak nicely about the country. Nobody has time to speak ill about Nigeria if Nigeria was working. All we are asking for is an opportunity. But let me tell you something. I don't even know who to vote this time, because I don't know who to support, because the root of the problem is not just changing one person, it's the whole system entirely. And as far as we know, there's always been people in the back who are puppeteering the actions of the people, in power. So nothing is ever going to change. We will work to change the government. Let's work there. But let's all individually, as a whole, try to make changes for ourselves. The country is too greedy. People are very selfish and they will do anything to get what is yours. And if we don't change that mindset in each and every one of us, we are doomed. We are doomed to fail. And if you think foreign investors are not seeing what is going on in Nigeria, best believe they are. They ain't trying to risk their money over here because there's no stability at all. And now the one thing that Nigeria was always known for was their great food and everything. But no, let's introduce GMO products to the country. A product that was banned in majority of the European countries, they banned everywhere. A product that is not even good for the soil. A product that even insects will be like, we ain't doing that. Now you want us to eat that? And then you start to wonder, like, wait, is that why there's no justice for the Benue people? Is that why there's no justice for all these headsmen going into people's property? Because at this point, everything looks like a big scam. Everything looks like it is planned for something. But guess what? We are the only fools sitting down in the back not knowing what the hell is going on. I will start speaking nicely about this country when this country's leaders start doing what they are supposed to do. The money of the country is not for your personal gain, for your personal pockets. The money in the country is to develop the country. Goddamn. But that's the thing though. You guys know that. You know that. But yet you guys play your cards so well. Keep getting rich though, because when everybody passes away, let's see how much wealth you're going to take with you. Because a laughing stock outside the country, I can't even with my full chest go outside the country and say, oh, Nigeria is amazing. Nigeria is great. Nigeria, where? Now, shame go to catch everybody small. We'll just be like, oops, okay. But no problem. The day the country starts moving in the right direction, at least give us something. We're not saying don't steal. We're not saying don't be corrupt. We're just saying give us something. Something we can hope for. Something we can hold on to. Something we can be less anxious about. Just give us something. Because everybody will feel it.
Taking a careful look at the drama unfolding regarding the race for the 2027 presidential election. And it appears somehow unspoken, unwritten, there is a deliberate agreement that an Igbo man should not be president of this country. I've asked this question some time ago and I said, is there a place where an agreement was reached that, look, an Igbo man should not be president? Because when you look at the whole scenarios from the comment made by Sheikh Jingir, Yaya Jingir, saying that it was Peter Obi that unalived Saldana. And then if you watch the deliberate ploy of the cabal to inject Goodluck Jonathan into the race so as to split the vote, even though Peter Obi has made it simple by telling you that I'm going to run one term, Atiku is also saying I'm going to run one term. Now, I don't want to talk about Atiku. I really don't want to dwell on Atiku because the respect I have for Atiku, the love I have for him, it's gradually waning. In Atiku, I see a man that sees the world around himself and his ambition. At one point in PDP, you said you're not going to run if the ticket is zoned to the southeast. That was a lie. Because right now, a wicket is no longer in ADC. You know, let me use this opportunity again to talk to our politicians from the South. It appears anytime they want to, twist the Igbos, they use some gullible Southerners. I pray, Goodluck Jonathan, this thing I'm hearing about you trying to run, I hope it's a lie. I hope it's a mere rumor because up till now, Jonathan has not debunked these statements. And I don't want to talk about Rotimi Amechi because that one to me has always been a sellout for a very long time ago. Imagine a Rotimi Amechi also thinking that the last video I saw, he was talking about popularity, comparing his popularity and Peter Obi. We've become so corrupt. We've become so corrupt to the extent that we have accepted corruption as a way of life. So much so that when somebody comes and say, I am not corrupt, it's really very difficult for people to say, we do have people that are not corrupt. When somebody says, I'm going to do one term, knowing fully well that the South has an extra one term to go based on the morality of the rotation, you said, no, it's not like because you don't trust him. Now, because you are sure that constitutionally Jonathan has only one term, you trust a Jonathan more because you know that if you are in the same position as Peter Obi, you will turn around and do otherwise. You see, Nigeria is a complex dynamic that if you try to wrap your head around it, you might just get some sort of migraine. That's why they said, if they explain Nigeria to you and you say you understand them, the best way to explain them to you, not explain them well. So who is afraid of an Igbo president or an Igbo presidency? Who is afraid? I'll tell you the people that are afraid of an Igbo presidency. Nigeria seems to be a hurdle, a relay that the baton of leadership is somehow agreed that it will be exchanged by the Northwest and Southwest. Northwest rule, when you say, okay, it's turn of the South, it's Southwest. It's turn of the North, Northwest. It's turn of the South, Southwest. This nonsense has been going on for a very long time. And because we've kept quiet and looked the other way, they think it has come to stay. No. Now, I am very sure that a Peter Obi's government will upset that devilish system that suggests some ethnicities are superior to other ethnicities, that suggests power must be rotated between two regions, Northwest and Southwest. I know very well that a country as big as Nigeria cannot have just one seaport as a gateway of goods entering the country just in Lagos alone. No. I know that a Peter Obi will definitely, that I'm very sure, will definitely open the Calabar and Warri seaports. Definitely, I'm sure about that. And people who have been so greedy and selfish will not want that to happen. Those who are making tons of money from California, from the mineral resources in the north, trying to, sustain the unrest in the north so that monies will be voted to them every day. A corrupted military, a corrupted security outfit, and all these things will be changed. Our judiciaries will be reformed. INEC will be, in fact, there are so many thieves in so many places that they are fighting to enable the system that will sustain their thievery. Their corrupt attitude, their nefarious corrupt attitude, they want the system to remain so that they continue doing what they are doing. You got me? So, I'm not saying an Igbo presidency based on ethnicity will change everything. But hey, we had a civil war where we said there was no victor and there was no vanquished. How come it appears some people have agreed that Igbos in Nigeria should remain vanquished? That's what this thing is all about. If they are Nigerians, then they have the same right. If they are Nigerians, they have the same right every Nigerian has. So why is there some sort of concerted effort to make sure that they are reduced to spectators in a country that they carry your passport? Getting all forms of excuse that they will break. If Nigeria is working, nobody's going to talk about Biafra. If Nigeria is fair and just to everybody, nobody's going to talk about secession. So this idea that an Igbo presidency will break Nigeria apart, this is not a country they keep together the way it is. Is this a country that ordinarily they should keep together? Where people steal billions of naira and they are not jailed, yet somebody steal 2 million, he's jailed. Very recently, somebody just fought in an aircraft, she's jailed. But somebody who disrupted a whole operation of the air transport is free at home. You see, we cannot create this double standard. It has to take somebody with a view of making things work to become president. Not people who will grab and snatch and run away with ballots. Not criminals parading themselves as strategists only to be president and sustain the same corruption empire. We don't want it. So who is afraid of an Igbo presidency? I've heard the word Igbophobia, and I thought it was just a mere word that was just coined, but it really does exist. It really does exist, because I was a victim too. Just hating the people because everybody's hating, make me self-hate. No. If you don't want them to be part of this country, then let them go. And if they go, we too will go. Others will go, and then those who claim they own Nigeria, come and rule the country you want. It's a pity that this country, we are inhuman. Well, 2027 will be a defining moment for this country. To be a defining moment. Whether we are going to be one, 2027 will decide it. Whether there are some people who believe that this country, they own it, they decide what and where and how the country should be, we will know. We will know. But we assure you, especially, let me use the final part of this video to speak to INEC. If you think what you did in 2023, you can repeat it again, I can assure you that the consequences that will meet any form of rigging, any form of manipulation, better fly your children out of this country. You better fly your children out of this country, or your loved one, anybody related to you. And so with the judiciary. If you know you are going to do those things you did where you say cameras should not point at you, better fly your loved one, because you're going to set this country ablaze. We are not asking for anything more. We are just asking for things to be done right. How bad is that? At least that is our fundamental human right. That's our fundamental right as citizens, for government to provide for us what is right and just.